everybody, and welcome to Vinyltreasures. I'm your host, Johnny G, John Galindo, coming to you live on this Sunday evening, August 30th, 2026. Welcome to the Sunday edition of the Vinyltreasure Show, and I can't get my, I need a half screen here. And I can't get the darn thing to fit the whole chat thing on there. And I don't know why, because I have to watch my... If I go too high, come on, man, fit in there. Sorry, folks. But anyway, welcome to the Vinyltreasure Show on this Sunday evening. Thank you all for being here. I apologize for being late. Today was a difficult day because if the requests I get are not in the Kreider book, I mean, I have a lot of stuff filed, but I'm just talking about this show is a lot different than the show you hear on a Saturday evening. It is different. We start off similar, but remember, we're going into, I think my closer is from 65 tonight. So it's a different. It's going to be a little bit of a different style here. And again, this is an all-request show, and I try to please my listeners as best I can. And again, I am a record collector, and I am a completist as it is. But just like this label, this was a request for listener Daddy Cool, and also for listener David Fields. Hold on, I got the live chat on. That's correct. But anyway, I collect United Records, and some of you may recognize this song. This is the original version, I think. Yes, the original version of Night Train, and was used by a number of shows. Okay, in the late 1950s and whatnot, they played this as a theme song. Most notably, the Night Train show with Alan Fredericks. If you listen to that show, he used that as his theme. He would I think he would come on, and I never heard his show. I never heard his show back in the day, but when he would fill in on CBS FM, for instance, he would fill in for Don K. Reed. He would play that, and he would do what he normally did. He was playing current hits of the day and oldies that he helped become hits too. But there you go. We opened up tonight for Daddy Cool and for David Fields, tenor saxophonist from St. Louis, Missouri. His real name, James Robert Forrest Jr. And this was his first solo effort called Night Train. Came out on Leonard Allen's United label out of Chicago. And a tune that he wrote, his first of four. This was a big #1 R&B hit for him also. And Jimmy Forrest was on tenor saxophone, Bunky Parker on piano, Johnny Mixon on the bass, Oscar Oldham on the drums, and Percy James on the congas and bongos. Here we go with the bongos again. We got an Exotica record a little later, and I know some people like Exotica. I have it if I run it in the labels is what I do. But anyway, there you go. March 52. A little bit early, but there you go. Memories of the Alan Fredericks Night Train show. But let's start it off here. I picked this one here. Got a couple bonus records. My Collector Corner record of the week is Nick the Knack is doing lead on that, but that's in the 1964 block. But let's open up from 1957. My two first records are from 57. The vocals here. And I've never been to Mexico. I know I have listeners that tune in from Mexico. And maybe if I take a trip there, if somebody could show me around the nice places. I did have relatives that did have a resort down there. On my mother's side, they had a nice resort. But anyway, it relates to this next song. Okay, and this group from Brooklyn, New York. And they recorded one release for Morty Craft's Melba record label. It came out in 1957. It features Bill Witt on lead. He also co-wrote the tune from 1957. Our vocal opener, here are the Rocketones. The Rocketones on the Melba label. And the song is called Mexico, for everybody listening in Mexico or would like to visit Mexico. Here you go, the Rocketones. Okay, there is our vocal opener there. The only thing they did wrong with this record is they have that terrible cold ending on the record, and that's on the original 45 too. You think that Morty Kraft would have done something better than that. I don't like those cold. It just stops. They kind of should have kind of panned it out a little bit. But there you go, 1957 release. Those are the Rockatones. Bill Witt on lead. I think he sang at UGHA, if I'm not mistaken. I wish I went to those UGHA shows there. That is one thing. If I had the chance to do it again, I would. The Rockatones on Melba Records, song entitled Mexico, a record I heard on the Gus Gossard show. Played that all the time. And the flip is a great ballad too, a song called D.I. Let us continue here. Got one more from the year 1957, and let's fill a request for listener Ed Brown in our YouTube chat room. Featured this gal quite often here on the program, this gal from Newark, New Jersey. She had 10 releases on Saul Rabinowitz's Baton record label. Her real name was Cynthia Coleman, but she recorded as Ann Cole. And Ed requested her 5th release on the Baton record label. And let's see. This was really, well, let me see here. It says hers. This was, I guess, before Muddy Waters released it. Okay, this tune written by Preston Foster from March of 1957, going out to Ed Brown in our YouTube chat room. This is Ann Cole and the Suburbans on this. Of course, they also have 2 great records on the Baton record label. The song is called Got My Mojo Workin'. Here you go, Ed Brown, for you, Ann Cole and the Suburbans. Okay, they like that one there in the YouTube chat room. Great sound there by Ann Cole and the Suburbans. That one there on Sol Rabinowitz's Baton record label. What did I say that was? Her 5th release. her fifth release from March of 1957. Got my mojo working. Hopefully Johnny G's got everybody's mojo working here for a Sunday evening. If you'd like to make a request here on a future Vinyl Treasure show, you can email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. Sometimes I don't see it if you type it in the chat room, but you need to email me. Sometimes I get it on my YouTube wall also, or you can call me on the phone and make your requests. Okay, and again, I had some trouble finding some of the records today, so I was behind. I was so excited Bill Old was here. I ended up falling behind, really. And anyway, but let us continue here. Let's fill requests now for Bill Sheriff in our YouTube chat room. This can be considered a collector corner record, this 45. As a couple weeks ago, we did play the flip of this on the August 16th show. I featured the Dreamtones on Marty Kugel's Click label with Love in the Afternoon, and Bill requested that tune. He also requested the flip. It's a great two-sided 45. This group is out of Springfield, Massachusetts, and this has the bass on here. His name is Val Potier. Val Potier, and of course, he was the brother, or I should say the first cousin, to Sidney Poitier, of course, the actor. Okay, but he was a member of this group. And let's see. So he is on lead with this. Okay, and of course, he would later go on to become the bass of the Mint Juleps that recorded on the Herald record label. What's that song the Mint Juleps do? It's a good one. I'm telling you, I was talking to my sister today. I'm having a hard time, but you see, it's because I don't get enough sleep. I need to take some memory pills, folks. But anyway, from July 1958, going out to Bill Sheriff in our YouTube chat room, here are the Dreamtones on Click Records. It's called Stand Beside Me. Here you go, Bill, for you, the Dreamtones.
Hold me, darling. Please hold me. Stand beside me. Stand beside me. Forever guide me. You are the one. You are the one. Always forever. Let me go never. Our new love's begun. You're all I have or ever want. Your life and everything to me. Please hear my plea and answer me. Oh, little baby, oh ho, stand beside me. Set my heart free, I'm yours always. Stand beside me, forever guide me. You are the one. Hold me, darling. Please hold me. Stand beside me.
Yeah, there you go. Sounds from July 1958. At least these records, well, that record is still a little older than Johnny G, a couple of months older. But July 58, those are the Dreamtones. Val Potier is the lead singer on that. He was the bass of the group. Stand Beside Me is the name of the tune. That's Marty Click's Marty Kugel's Click label, which is out of what, Connecticut, I think, New Haven, Connecticut, I think, the Click label out of. It's actually Greg Zurich's copy. I couldn't leave that there. I had to take that one, which was better than my copy. And plus it was a nice price for that, but it's not, it's expensive, that record. I'm telling you right now it is. Let us continue here on the Vinyltreasure Show. We are in the 1958 block. Those of you that are tuning into this program for the first time and you're wondering why Johnny's not playing my requests now or whatever, it's because I play the weekend songs, the whole weekend, by year of release. Okay, so that's how it goes here. Nobody does that. What other show does that? Unless they were, gonna specifically come out and say, but I always have done it that way for the most part. And so you kind of hear how the record, listen, if you listened last night from 1952, nowhere near sounding like how the music was here in 1958. So it has changed immensely. And by the time we get to 1964, it's even much different. But let us continue now. We are in 1958. Let's go to January 58 and fill a request for listener Grayland, a.k.a. G-Dog, in our YouTube chat room as we head to Chicago. Now, this singer goes back to 1950, I think, recording for Decca Records initially, but he has other releases on States and later on, Charlene, that's MPAC, okay, and VJ, I think that might be before MPAC, but this is on the Cobra label. This was Eli Toscano's Cobra Records. And I don't know if there was ever quantity found on the label, because there are some rare records. There's some rare blues records, and there's a couple of rare group records. I think I have all the rare group records on the label, but I'm missing some of the other things that are a little bit expensive on the bluesy side. But I do have some. But this singer had 5 releases on the label, and he wrote this tune along with, I guess it says, Archie Toscano gets the writer credit, which is really Eli. That's his wife's name, I guess. This is with the Willie Dixon Band from January 58, going out to Grayland in our YouTube chat room. Here is Harold Burridge. Harold Burridge, and you can hear him on my Soul Show too, by the way, which is Wednesday evenings. Harold Burridge on Cobra Records, and the song is called She Knocks Me Out. Here you go, Grayland, for you. Harold Burridge.
I love you, baby, 'cause you thrill me so. Never, never gonna let you go. I love you, baby, when I see you out. Crazy about you, baby, 'cause you knock me out. Oh, yeah! About you, baby, every time you leave me mine. Give me fever when you hold me tight. No, I'm really gonna love you right. The way you love me makes me wanna shout. Crazy about you, baby, 'cause you knock me out. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! You send me pretty, baby, every time you leave me mine. I want your loving and your kissing too. You know I'm falling in love with you. My love for you, I just can't hide. I love you, pretty baby, you're my one and only pride. Oh yeah. You make me sway. Just gotta have your love today. When the day comes, I'm gonna jump and shout. Crazy about you, baby, 'cause you knock me out. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You send me pretty, baby, every time you leave me mine. Oh yeah! Crazy about you, baby, every time you leave me.
Okay, there you go. They like these rockers here on the Sunday night show. And that is a cool tune, but I collect that Cobra label. I do. The ones I don't have, you know what I don't have? The Betty Everetts on there. I tried to get them in an auction not too long ago, but I was outbid. And it was like and I kept on putting it up and going up higher, and somebody outbid me. But she's got one with a great group also, but I don't have those. I don't have those Betty Everetts on Cobra. But anyway, that is a cool tune by request for Graylin in our YouTube chat room. January 58, Harold Burridge with She Knocks Me Out. Kind of like a little bit of a Little Richard beat on that. Johnny G here on a Sunday. If you are new to the program, please consider subscribing. I want to thank all the listeners and for congratulating Johnny G on the hitting 5,000 here on YouTube, as hopefully they'll be a little bit more forgiving to Johnny G on my Wednesday Soul show, as they blocked Bill on the Thursday show. He closed the show with a Dolly Parton tune, and they blocked it, but it posted okay. That's what I don't know with their live streaming versus the uploading. Okay, because they're different rules, but they did it like immediately. So, the AI, I don't know what they do. But anyway, let us continue. Let's fill a request now for listener Timothy. Although when Timothy made the request for this, he requested the hard title of this, which I do not have. I have the record's, I wouldn't call it a common record at all, but this is the easier title to get. I think it is. But, anyway, let's see. Timothy wants to dedicate this tune to Amy King and Mr. and Mrs. Galindo and everybody, is what he said on his email here. And as we go back to Brooklyn, New York, this is on Clarence Johnson's CJ label out of New York City. Now, the group is called Mike and the Utopians, and his name is Mike Lassman. He is the lead singer on this, and he co-wrote the tune. Of course, Mike would later become the lead singer of the Dreamers that recorded on the Guaranteed label, and also the Accents that recorded on the Sultans, that recorded on Sultan, and the Concords that recorded on the Herald label. But first, he was the lead singer singing with the Utopians. This is from September 1958. This record is as old as your host, Johnny G, for Timothy in our YouTube chat room. Mike and the Utopians. And the song was first called I Wish, but they changed it to I Found a Penny. Here you go, Timothy, for you, Mike and the Utopian.
I found a penny and I made a wish. I wish that you were here beside me to hold my hand and guide me and never let me go. never let me go. I found a penny and I beg I wish.
Okay, there you go. That one there by request for Timothy in our YouTube chat room. That is the sound of Mike and the Utopians. That is with Mike Lasman. He's the lead singer, released in September of 1958. It's on CJ Records. Some cool tunes on the CJ record label. And I have the alternate title. It's called I Found a Penny on my copy, but it was first called I Wish, which was I think that's the harder copy, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go. That one there going out to listener Timothy. Let us continue here. Charlene, what I did is, Charlene doesn't understand what I'm doing here. So I didn't have time to give Charlene the actual numbered playlist. So I told her to copy them by year in my file. This is my file. And I am just picking them as I go, because I did quickly program it. So, Charlene, I'm keeping the numbers here on my sheet. I will give them to you later. And that record is the same song I played. It's, even though it says I Wish, they started it off with I Found a Penny, so they changed the title. That's why they thought it would be a little bit more easier to remember that. I don't know. That's what they did. But let us continue here on the Vinyltreasure Show. And fill a request now for John Cummins on the... I played the flip side of this for somebody. It was what was it? Something from Outer Space, I think it was called. I don't know. I forget. I don't know who requested it, but somebody did. But we're going to stay in Brooklyn, New York for this group, and they recorded this on June 28th of 1957 for Atco Records. Did not release it until September of 1958. Oh, so this came out at the same time as that Mike and the Utopians 45. And this group from Brooklyn is called The Raiders. And I played the novelty side for someone, I forget who, but this side is written by the lead singer of the group. His name is Willie Bobbitt. Okay, this is from September of 1958 for John Cummins. Here are The Raiders. I wonder how the Raiders out in California are going to do this year. Anyway, just saying. The Raiders on the Atco label. It's called The Castle of Love. Here you go, John Cummins, for you, The Raiders.
Castle of love, the castle of love will be yours till the end of time. I need your love in the castle of love. Castle of love, the castle of love we will share every day, everywhere. I need your love in the castle of love. Will be
that one there going out to listener John Cummins. That is the sound of the Raiders. Hold on a second, folks. That was number 7. And Johnny G's just got a... just has to... Okay. So that was number 7. This is number 8, Charlene. I'm on record 8. And I bought the 45 for that side a long time ago. I forget who played it. Somebody played it on one of the... I used to listen to a lot of the oldie shows back when I was a teenager. And I used to write... Maybe some of you are doing the same thing to Johnny G. I used to write the song titles down. And somebody played that, and I went crazy looking for that record. And these... Whatever it is with this batch of... Whatever Atco did to press these up, they use recycled vinyl on this batch. And this one doesn't. The promos play better in every instance, but the stock copies, they don't play so well. At least the ones that I've had, and I've had multiple copies of that. But there you go for a John Cummins September 1958 release. Those are the Raiders. Willie Bobbitt, the lead singer on that. The Castle of Love, that's on Atco Records. We played the flip side, Raiders from Outer Space, a couple weeks ago for Larry Neal. Larry Neal, flip your 45s over and listen to the flip sides. I don't know if you like that cha-cha, because that is a cha-cha, especially around 1958 time. One of the dances, they were the cha-cha, so you needed to, if you knew how to do that dance, you can kind of easily dance to that tune. Now, I don't know how you would dance to something called Exotica. Okay, but anyway, as many of you know, Johnny G is a completist, and I collect record labels. Now, this is Devorah Brown's High Q record label is up next, and what did I do with the, here we go. And this is a request for listener John Engstrom as we go to Detroit, Michigan now, and this singer's first release came out in 1956, on the Fortune label. The Don Juans were backing him up on that release, okay? And then this was his very next release, and he would actually have 2 releases on this High Q record label. This is his first. There's no group on this, and I don't know what she was doing with this High Q label, because there's some really good records on the label, like the High Fidelities is one that I have in the collection, and somebody did request that, so you're going to hear that in the upcoming weeks. Bob Cruz, I think, you requested the High Fidelities. And there's a couple other things on the High Q label that demand some big prices as far as the collector hobby goes. But there are also what they call label fillers. And even for this type of sound, this is what I call this an exotica sound is what I call it. And there is a group in here that comes in, but we're going to play it for listener John Engstrom. His name is Don Lane. Don Lane, and this is High Q 5003. I think 5000 is the High Fidelities, and there's another group thing right after this, or maybe I'm getting that wrong. But anyway, this came out in early 1958 by request for John Engstrom, the Don Lane on High Q. It's called Don't Tempt Me. There you go, John, for you, Don Lane.
Don't tempt me with your love and your kisses, with your charm and caresses, though you know how I feel. Don't tempt me with your arms that embrace me, with your eyes that enslave me, for I'm yours, yours alone. Tonight, neath the moon up above, I'm yours, for you have all my love. Don't tempt me with your words and your dreams, for I'm sure that it means you are mine, mine alone. Tonight,
with your words and your dreams, for I'm sure that it means you are mine, mine alone. You are mine alone. You are mine alone. Don't tempt me. You are mine, mine alone.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to listener John Engstrom. His name is Don Lane. Well, that's the bad side of Johnny G. You don't want that side. That's not my best side. So disregard what you saw. Early 1958, his first of two on Devorah Brown's High Q record label, Don Lane with Don't Tempt Me. Do not tempt Johnny G. That is not a good thing. Okay, because I don't let things lie. My mother yells at me. Johnny, put it out of your head. Don't talk about it. But I always do. I really do. Let us continue here. I hope you're digging on the tunes tonight, folks. Let us continue. We are in the 1958 block. And let's fill a request now for a listener, Paul from Cohoes, as we go back to Brooklyn. We've been in Brooklyn a long time, okay, with these groups. And this is on Bobby Robinson's Fury record label, and this group was named after a Canadian brand of cigarette. How many smokers do we have out there? Or ex-smokers, you can talk about it. I never was a smoker, so I can't really say. But they were named, the group was called the Dumouriez, okay? So anybody ever smoke a Dumouriez? I mean, that's like is that like an exotic cigarette, like a kind of a special thing? I don't know. I can't tell you. But anyway, they all attended Boys High School in Brooklyn, New York. Now, two members were Donald Razor. He was originally from the Velvets on Fury, and also the Clippers on G, and the Valentines on Old Town. And the other member that I know is Leon Briggs. He was also a member of the Velvets and the Clippers and the Miracles that recorded on Fury Records. And I get lots of requests often for this 45, and this record keeps on getting played and played. From March of 58, for Paul in Cohoes, here are the Dumouriez. As we smoke here, the Dumouriez on Fury, it's called All Night Long. Here you go, Paul, for you, the Dumouriez.
All night long.
Okay, they like that one there in the YouTube chat. I know this record gets played quite often here. It's funny, Johnny G keeps a tally of all the records I've played here on the program, and I should just go one day and with my Excel figure out the top tunes played here on the Vinyltreasure show. That's got to be one of them. March 1958, by request for Paul and co-host, the Dumouriez. The Dumouriez on the Fury label. All Night Long is the name of the tune, as it was played on oldie radio here in the New York area when I was listening in the early 1970s into the mid-70s when all those shows were on. Anyway, let us continue here. We still are in the year 1958, and let's fill a request for Record Ralph in our YouTube chat room. I had to go find an old request for you, Record Ralph. Sometimes it's hard for me to find some of these 45s, and actually I'm going to tell you, this was a hard record for me to find right now because I played the flip side. It was a request for Bill Olben, the tribute to the late, great Arlene Smith. Of course, she was the lead singer of the Chantels. We recently lost Arlene Smith. I did not play this side. I played the flip side of this 45 called How Could You Call It Off? Okay, which I think was Bill's favorite Chantels tune, one that often does not get played. But anyway, Record Ralph requested the hit side of the 45, or the A side, we'll call it. This is on George Gollner's End record label. Of course, this group was from the Bronx, New York. They had, let's see, tune written by Gollner and Sonny Norton. Of course, Arlene Smith is on lead. This is their 4th of 11. This charted also number 72 on Cashbox, number 42 on Billboard from April 1958, going out to Record Ralph in Syracuse. Here are the Chantels, Arlene Smith and the Chantels, and the song is called, not happy with this press though, I Love You So. Here you go, Ralph, for you, the Chantels. Okay, there you go. Going out to Record Ralph in our YouTube chat room. Great sound. Those are the Chantels, their 4th release on George Gollner's End record label from April 1958. I Love You So, a song originally done, thank you, Daryl, for that, by the Crows on the Rama label. I actually was looking for that for Big Dave Swinger because he requested that. I just couldn't find my clean copy. And I couldn't find my clean copy of that. I hope that played okay, folks. That is a used copy of that record. But the we just lost Arlene Smith, the lead singer of the Chantels. A wonderful voice there, a great group out of the Bronx, New York. Johnny G here on a Sunday. Thank you all for being here. I'll be back on Wednesday evening beginning at 9 p.m. for the Soul Show. Well, that's going to be kind of like an interesting show because I have to see the eye doctor earlier that day. So I know she's going to dilate my eyes better be okay by the time I do the show at 9 p.m. So it's going to be about 10:30, I think. She's going to dilate my pupils, and because I'm not going to be able to see anything. Okay, my eyes keep on getting worse, but she might dictate that I may need to have the surgery. They may be, for the cataract surgery. So I will not be able to pull records for the show. So I got to tell Oldies and More that I won't be able to do that. I might be able to do a chat with my listeners, though. That would be pretty cool. Maybe I'll have an interpreter up here, read those and read your questions. Or send John, that would be cool. I'll let you know in advance. You can send Johnny G questions and I'll answer them. How about that? And we'll say who sent me. I already did get some from some UK listeners. They wanted to know a lot about how I became involved in the music. Of course, I said that before here on the program. And I don't know if you asked AI if it would answer you, because everything I say on this show, AI is absorbing it from me and learning from it. So when you ask a question and you use the Google AI mode, for instance, and you ask it a question, they may quote me as saying the information, okay, because they are keeping track of it. I'm on their platform, and that's what they do. So you can go to any of my videos and you can ask a question about it. What did Johnny G play on this show? Or what was the hot topic on the show? It'll tell you. It might make up something, but it will give you something. It's kind of weird. So weird. Anyway, let us continue here. We are in the 1958 block. Let's fill a request now for Gary McClendon, who I have to thank my mother for finding this. She actually, forget about filing, she put all my unfiled King 45s, the King label, she put them in alphabetical, I wouldn't call all the records in alphabetical order, but all the B's together. So if I have to look up something in B that's not filed, that I haven't cleaned or whatever, so I can now find all those. So that's going to be a savior, because I do get a lot of requests that are on the King record label. And Gary made a request on the King record label. Of course, this singer originally born in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, but grew up in North Davidson, Tennessee. And in 1953, he signed a contract with Sid Nathan's King record label. Of course, you know his two biggest hits. I've said this before. A song called 17 and another one called My Boy Flat Top. Those were back in 1955. But he had quite a few releases on the King record label. This is his 17th release, and usually Big Mo is doing the lead, but I think he's on lead on this one. A tune written by Carol McNabb Jr. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Charlene says that Cecil. See it look like Carol. It's Cecil. So I can't see. Cecil McNabb Jr. wrote the tune, and Charlene has that he's the lead singer on this. Big Dave Swinger, you can verify. February 1958, going out to Gary McClendon. Here is Boyd Bennett and his Rockets. And the song is called, it's one word, 4 letters. It's called Move. Here you go, Gary, for you. Boyd Bennett and his Rockets.
Just to get out on that floor.
Okay, there you go. They they like that one there in the YouTube chat. I tell you, the Sunday night show is very eclectic, okay, is how we can call it. But listen, John G's not bashful to play blues or rockabilly. It is in the collection, especially on Sid Nathan's King record label. But there you go. That is for Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. February 1958, Boyd Bennett and his Rockets. That's with Cecil McNabb Jr. on lead. Great info, Charlene. And a song entitled Move. So you can thank my mother, Mama Galindo, for finding that 45 this afternoon. She was up here really doing, she went and she found another one that I'm going to play here in momentarily here. So she really helped me a lot, and she likes to do it. And of course, she's reading all your chatter there. She is, and she knows you all by name too. Anyway, let us continue here. 1958 was a big block. I think it might have been the biggest block tonight. I think the other one, I forget which one it was, maybe 62 or 61. But let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for Amy King in our YouTube chat room. Of course, you all know Amy King. She is Johnny G's chat moderator. And this is a flip side request for Amy King, as many of you do like this duo that I feature here on the program. And they are from the Bronx, New York. Here we are. We've been in Brooklyn and we've been in the Bronx tonight quite a bit. But on the last Sunday show, we played the flip side of this, a song called I'm Truly, Truly Yours was the name of the tune. Of course, done by this duo from the Bronx, Robert Carr and Johnny Mitchell. You know them as Robert and Johnny. They had 16 releases on High Weiss's Old Town record label out of New York City. This is their, let's see. Of course, their biggest hit was a song I can't play here on the show. I have to test it again. A song I really like called We Belong Together. That's a great record from 1958. But Amy requested their 7th release, which they both wrote. This is from August 58, going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room. Robert and Johnny. Robert and Johnny on Old Town. It's called Eternity with You. Here you go, Amy, for you, Robert and Johnny.
Eternity.
Okay, duets here on the Vinyltreasure show. They like that. They like that one there in the YouTube chat room. And I'm missing a Robert and Johnny record, one of their early records. Bill Sheriff, you know the one that I'm missing. It's a good one too, as it just has eluded me. I thought I had everything by this group. I do not. Okay, but there you go. I like Robert and Johnny too, folks. That's a Robert Carr and Johnny Mitchell, August 1958, by request for Amy King in our YouTube chat room, Eternity with You. And last Sunday we played I'm Truly, Truly Yours on High Weiss's Old Town record label. Let us continue here, and let's fill a request now for James Stone in our YouTube chat. Actually, we're going to have a comparison on this next record. We're going to play a cover, and then we're going to play the original version, because this cover came out in May of 1958, and the original came out in February of 1958. Okay, so, and some of you know this singer. He was born in Denton, Texas, best known, well, actually, I don't know about Tell Laura I Love Her, but he did the original version of, I think, The Wonder of You that Elvis Presley had a big, big hit with. So, and I don't know who wrote that tune. I don't know who gets, because whoever wrote that tune is going to make a lot of money on that record. But anyway, Tell Laura I Love Her was a big hit also. But this is his third release for the RCA record label. And this is actually a cover tune. This was first done by Sammy Hagan and the Viscounts. They did it first on the Capitol record label and released in February of 58. But that we're going to hear the cover version first. The tune was written by Jack Marshall, and Jack Marshall was the band leader at the time for Sammy Hagan and the Viscounts. But this is from May of 58. I'm going to play them back to back, okay? So up first is the cover going out to James Stone in our YouTube chat room. From May 58, Ray Peterson, of course, Corina he did too on Dunes and others. Ray Peterson on the RCA record label, and his version of the tune, Tail Light. Here you go, James, for you, Ray Peterson.
Tail light, tail light, tail light, light, light. Tail light, tail light, tail light, light, light. Shining from the car ahead to tail light. In the night you glow so red to tail light. Is my love up there with you, sitting close to someone new? Oh, is my love with somebody new? Pass to tail light. If I step down on the gas to tail light, I'm afraid that I will see that my love's untrue to me. Oh, that my love is untrue to me. Tail light, tail light, tail light, light, light. Tail light, tail light, tail light, light, light. Slowing down to tail light as the lights appear from town to tail light. I can see that I was wrong. They were strangers all along. Yes, they were strangers all along. Yes, they were strangers. When I see my love at school, oh, I will grin. Tell her what a fool I have been, and I promise that I'll trust her forevermore. Tail light, tail light, tail light, light, light. What a lesson you have taught me tonight. The tail light.
getting close to someone new.
Oh, is my love with somebody new?
Do I have the nerve to pass?
To tell lies,
If I step down on the gas,
tell lies.
I'm afraid that I will see that my love's untrue to me.
Oh, is my love untrue to me?
Now that you are slowing down,
To tell lies,
as the lights appear from town,
tell lies.
I can see that I was wrong. They were strangers all along.
Yes, they were strangers all along.
Oh, when I see my love at school, I will grin and I'll tell her what a fool I have been, and I'll promise that I'll trust her forever, evermore.
Tell lie, lie, lie. Tell lies, tell lies. Tell lie, lie, lie. Tell lies, tell lies. Tell lie, lie, lie.
Okay, there you go. But you know, you can call the lawyers on that 45 because I think Cool Ant mentioned it in the chat room. They really took that melody from the Silhouettes by the Rays. So that is, it's not a good thing to do. But I'm sure maybe they didn't realize it because that, I don't know if that was the B side of the four. I think the flip side is a great tune, I think, by Sammy Hagar. But there you go. That is the original of that tune from February of 1958. That's Sammy Hagar and the Viscounts. Of course, Sammy Hagar was AKA Sammy Yates. Okay, and he also recorded as Count Yates and also as Little Sammy. And that one there on the Capitol label, that was his third release for the Capitol record label. And a tune written by Jack Marshall. And, of course, Jack Marshall Music, that was providing the instrumentation. And prior to that, you heard Ray Peterson's version of that tune. Interesting that he would cover that song called Tail Light is the name of the tune. And again, so will the police give you a ticket if your tail light is out? I think they would. That's like a no-no. Isn't that a no-no if your tail light is out? If they're looking for something reason to stop you on the street, that might be a reason, of course. So Johnny G makes sure that his tail lights are on all the time. Let us continue here. And is this the last one from 1958? And I think this might be the last record out of 1958. No, I got one more by the yes. This is the last record in the 1958 block, and it's a request for listener Carl Jones in our YouTube chat room. This singer born Marion Walter Jacobs, okay, but you know him as Little Walter. And in 1952, he would sign with Checker Records, the summer of 1952, as Little Walter and his Nightcats, but after two singles, they would be known as Little Walter and his Jukes. And by, I think, I don't know about that, but is the Jukes mentioned on this one? Yeah, they are on this one. So we really can't say that he stopped mentioning the Jukes, but they are mentioned on this release, and this one came out in September of 1958. He would have 31 releases on the Checker label through 1965. Now, Carl requested his 20th release. This is actually a song that was first done by Charlie Seeger, did it in 1940 on the Vocalion label. And let's see. So this charted, this was a number 21 record on KWBR in Oakland, California, and number 6 on the R&B chart from September 1958, another record as old as your disc jockey tonight. This is Little Walter and his Jukes for Carl Jones. It's called Key to the Highway. Here you go, Carl, for you, Little Walter.
I got the key to the highway, built out and bound to go. I'm gonna leave here running because walking is most too slow. I'm going back to the border where I'm better known, because you haven't done nothing but drove a good man away from home. Give me one more kiss, mama, just before I go. 'Cause when I leave this time, girl, I won't be back no more. When the moon peep over the mountain, honey, I'll be on my way. I'm gonna roam this highway until the break of day. Well, it's so long, babe. I must say goodbye. I'm gonna roam this highway until the day I die.
Okay, we got the blues here off for a Sunday evening. That one there going out to Carl Jones in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Little Walter and his Jukes. That's on Leonard Chess's Checker Records out of Chicago, Illinois, September 1958 release. Key to the Highway is the name of the tune. Well, it kind of goes with the tail light. Just don't get a ticket. Your insurance will go up. Yes, Johnny G here on a Saturday evening. This is actually the Saturday evening. How about a Sunday evening? See, I'm so used to saying Saturday since I've done this Sunday show. I had to expand the Saturday night show because I'd be here like 5 hours. So it was easier for me to do it on 2 nights and kind of spread it out. And it's kind of good because you get to, depending on what your sound is. Okay, so if you like the early roots of rhythm and blues, you can come in on that. You might like them both, like many of my regulars do listen to all the shows. But whatever sound you like you might like the early 60s, so you can come in there. You might like the Soul Show, that's Wednesday night. And we had Bill Old here in the studio on Thursday. So we had a full round. Soon Johnny G will be doing 5 days a week, right? I don't know about that. But let us continue here. And we move into 1959 now. Let's fill a request for Jim Lampley in Texas. We go back to Brooklyn again. We've been in Brooklyn and the Bronx all night long, and we've been up in Chicago and Detroit too. But this group was discovered by Jim Ferrum, who became their manager and brought them over to Capitol Records. Okay, and they had 3 releases on the Capitol label beginning in 1958, and Jim Lampley requested their 3rd and final release for the Capitol record label. And this tune written by Jesse Stone, and he is the band leader because he is providing the instrumentation with his orchestra. Now the let's see, I think they're all singing on this side. Normally, the lead singer of the group is Tony Pasalacqua, and he does lead on the A side of this 45, which I prefer better, called Oh Rose Marie. But Jim in Texas requested the flip side. So you're going to get hungry, those of you who haven't eaten. Bust the bass, have you eaten yet? Because this might make you hungry. From July 1959, let's give a listen to the Fascinators. The Fascinators, their third release for the Capitol record label, and it's about food. It's called Fried Chicken and Macaroni. Here you go, Jim in Texas, for you, the Fascinators.
Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. How greedy can you be?
You invited me to dinner just to build up our romance. About the way you're putting away that food, our love don't stand a chance.
Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. How greedy can you be?
You're so tall and skinny, still I'm in love with you. Let me put my arms around you till you weigh 202.
Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. How greedy can you be?
Someone stole my drumstick when I turned my back. But girl, I hear your teeth quick and your two fat lips go smack. Sit and drool.
Macaroni, fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. How greedy can you be?
Your mouth is moving like a saw machine. You never get your breath. I better take what I can get for eat yourself to death.
Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. Fried chicken macaroni, give me some. How greedy can you be?
Okay, there you go. That's the sound of the Fascinators. I prefer Oh Rose Marie, which is a great tune, but that is the B-side, called Fried Chicken and Macaroni. That really does not good. Maybe macaroni salad might go with it. That's a possibility, but I don't know about macaroni. They're not talking about the having any sauce with that either. Maybe macaroni salad goes with it. But that one there from July 1959 on the Capitol label, The Fascinators, with Fried Chicken and Macaroni. Let us continue here, and let's do a girl group sound now. I lost my place. There we go. Number 16, Charlene. This is a request for listener Big Dave Swinger in our YouTube chat room, as this group, originally from the Bronx, New York, first recording for the D-Tone label back in 1958. They followed it up with this release on Donald Shaw's Moon label, written by group member Yvonne DeMunn. Okay, and this features Paula Hutchinson's on lead, and they are backed up by Baby Washington on some of their Neptune releases, of course, and this group later recorded as Baby Jane and the Rockabillys, and also Henrietta and the Hairdos and the Electras, I think on United Artists, and the Lullabies. What label is that? I don't know. I don't remember. Johnny G's mind is a sieve tonight. But anyway, for Big Dave Swinger from July 1959, here are the DeVores. The DeVores on Moon Records. It's called Where Are You? Here you go, Big Dave. You're in the chat room. Here are the DeVores. like that one there in the YouTube chat room. Great girl group sound there. Okay, we'll do that for you. So that one there by request for Big Dave Swinger, and also Tony Barcia in our YouTube chat room wants to send that one out to listener Karen Efron. If she's listening, that is sending that tune out to Karen Efron, a big girl group favorite of probably Karen's, I would bet for sure. But they're called the Devores. The Devores, their second overall release from July '59. It's on the Moon record label. Where Are You is the name of the tune. Well, you know where Johnny G is. I'm right here in the Vinyltreasure Show studios. If you dig what you're hearing, please give Johnny G a thumbs up. Tell your friends about this program. Nobody does it like me, folks, and I am the one and only Johnny G here, spinning my 45s as requested by you. Yes, but you didn't know, nobody requested this one, but I'm playing it because it's going to relate to the next record I'm playing that was requested by someone, of course. So you all are going to know this tune, I'm pretty sure, those of you that are into this type of music. Well, this is 1959, and so this is a hit. Okay, this was a hit. Okay, his name is Jimmy Jones. Of course, he was the lead singer of a group called the Pretenders, but he actually goes back further, as he was a member of the Sparks of Rhythm. But first we're going to hear this, and then we're going to follow it up with a song that was originally recorded, I think was released in '59, but it was recorded in, I think it was '56. Okay. Yeah. In February of '56, I thought, because he would have left the group by then, but anyway, we'll talk about it first, but let's give a listen to the hit side here. And this was from September of 1959. This was his first release on the Cub record label. This might have been his first solo release. And this was a big #2 record on the Billboard charts from September '59. Let's give a listen to, well, we'll listen to Jimmy Jones and the Pretenders. Then I'm going to play, which was released in December of '59 to capitalize on this big hit, a song by the Sparks of Rhythm. Okay, doing the same song completely. And listen, I don't know what Apollo Records, Bess Berman, was thinking, and I don't know if she might not have been around in 1959. They changed the logo. I think her son took over the business by this time. She moved down to Florida and left the business with her son, so they changed the logo style. I'll show it to you. But he put it out to try to capitalize on this big hit that Jimmy Jones had. So up first, from September '59 on the Cub label, here is Jimmy Jones with his tune called Handyman. Here you go, a bonus track.
Hey girls, gather round, pick up what I'm putting down. Ooh, baby, I'm your handyman. I'm not the kind that use a pencil or a rule. I'm handy with the love and I'm no fool. I fix broken hearts, I know I really can. If your broken hearts need repair, I'm the man to see. I whisper sweet things, you tell all your friends, they'll come running to me. Here is the main thing I want to say. I'm busy 24 hours a day. I fix broken hearts, I know I really can. If your broken hearts need repair, I'm the man to see. I whisper sweet things, you tell all your friends, they'll come running to me. Here is the main thing I want to say. I'm busy 24 hours a day. I fix broken hearts, I know I really can. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Girls, why don't you gather around and pick up on what I'm putting down? I said, baby, can't you understand? I'm your handyman. I'm not the kind that uses pencil or tool. I'm handy with love, and that's my rule. Oh, will I fix broken heart? I know I can. I'm your handyman. If your love affair needs repair, I'm the man to see. Our fix is so good, you tell all your friends, and they'll come running to me. Oh, well, here's the main thing I wanted to say. My business is 24 hours a day. If there's something about love you can't understand, call on me, I'm your handyman. Love affair needs repair, I'm the man to see. Our fix is so good, you tell all your friends, and they'll come running to me. Oh, well, here's the main thing I wanted to say. My business is 24 hours a day. If there's something about love you can't understand, call on me, I'm your handyman. Yes, I'm your
Of course, that was a mistake. Bess Berman's son releasing that record thinking it would ever have a chance to compete against Jimmy Jones's version of that tune. There was no way, even though that is sort of kind of what the song really was originally. They recorded that, the Sparks of Rhythm, who Jimmy Jones was a member of, recorded that on February of 1956. And then they put it out, okay, after Jones's record came out. Jimmy Jones's came out in September of 59, and then in December of 59, when that record was really peaking up the charts, they issued this. I don't think they had a chance. Maybe they thought that they would make a mistake and say, oh, here's Handyman, I'm going to buy it. Okay, although I've never seen a stock copy of this, but those were the Sparks of Rhythm, and that is Andrew Barksdale on lead. He was the bass lead on that, recorded for that. A tune written by him and Charles Merenstein. Okay, now the writer credits on the Cub release that I played by Jimmy Jones was Otis Blackwell and Jimmy Jones. So I don't know what on with that record there, but really the good thing to come out of this release, and even though it's I'm going to play it because it's such a great tune, I have opened up my program before with the flip, is the flip side of this record. Okay, the flip side of this record, okay, which is a killer tune. Okay, it's not that easy to find either. It was Greg Surik that sold me this record. He goes, Johnny, do you have this? And I was like, no, I don't have this. Well, these are the Sparks of Rhythm. This is a bonus track that JohnnyG's adding here. I didn't tell Charlene about it. But these are the Sparks of Rhythm. Listen closely because he mentions, I think, some of the guys playing the instruments in the background. But this was recorded in 1956 also, but they released it in December of 59, and it's a great record. These are the Sparks of Rhythm. This was the side that had the better chance of making it. It's called Everybody, Rock and Go. a bonus track on the Apollo label by the Sparks of Rhythm. Here you go.
Everybody rock and roll, 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 roll. 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 Everybody rock and roll. Because you got it in your soul, 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 soul. It's not a dance, it's a rhythm beat. You can't do it with your hand, you can't do it with your feet. You got to let your hair down, let yourself go. You got to blow, 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 blow. You got to blow, blow deep down in your soul. And then you got rock and roll. First you blow some low notes, then you let the rhythm swing. Then you blow some high notes, and then you hear Joker scream. That's what we call rock and roll. You got to have it in your soul. You got to feel that go, go, go. You got to blow, 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 blow. You got to blow real hard and never stop. You got to blow until you blow your top. So blow, Sam, blow. 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 Gotta blow. Rock, blow, rock, blow, rock, blow, rock, blow, rock, blow, rock, blow. Hey, rhythm section, are you ready to swing? If you are, to rock that guitar, and you make that baby ring. Everybody rock and roll, 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 roll. 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 Everybody rock and roll. Because you got it in your soul, 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 soul. Rock and you roll, 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 roll. 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 Rock and you roll. Because you got it in your soul, soul, soul.
Okay, there you go. That is, well, I forgot to mention who requested that, the flip side of Handyman. Okay, it was Davey Hecht in Vermont. He played the I don't know if you want to call it the original version of Handyman, at least the one that was recorded in February of 1956. So that was for Davey Hecht. I had the bonus track with Jimmy Jones on the Cub record label, and then we heard the flip side there, which I think is that saxophone by Sam the Man Taylor is great. I don't know who the guitarist was. Could it have been, was that a Mickey Baker guitar possibly? But that's Everybody Rock and Go. And they kept that in the can, released it in 1959. Let us continue here on for a Saturday evening. I'm your Saturday night disc jockey here. What is there another better place you could be? No, right here with Johnny G. As we fill a request now for Frank and Jerry Gingaro. And I lost my place here. Where'd I put it? 1920, track 20. Here we go. And we go back to Brooklyn again. Here we go, back to Brooklyn again, Brooklyn, New York. And this group, they signed with RCA Records in 1959, had 2 releases on the label. This is their first release. It was written by the lead singer of the group. His name is William Forrest. And this did chart also. This was a big #2 record on KQV out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this was a record I first heard on the Gus Gossard show. He actually made this record a hit because RCA re-released this. I think they did it first on, well, maybe Bill Obe. I know they did it on the Orange RCA label, but I wonder if they did it on the 447 sequence, the reissue label. You know, you can get all those Elvis and other reissues with the 447 prefix. I don't know, Big Dave, you'll know that. But here are the Fantastics from July 1959, going out to Frank and Jerry Gingaro, the Fantastics on RCA, and the tune is called There Goes My Love. Here you go, Frank and Jerry, for you, the Fantastics.
There goes my love. There goes my love. Walking down the street. There goes my dream. So nice and neat. I was up to break the rule of love. To my heart, and there goes my love. I awoke up this morning, I was all alone. My baby left me sometime last night, and she broke that ride. Well, there goes my love. I should have known I'd be alone. You took my heart, and there goes my love. There goes my love.
God, what a great that is such a great record, and that brings back lots of memories to your host Johnny G when I used to tune into the Gus Gossard show. And that when they're going out to Frank and Jerry Gingaro in our YouTube chat room, those are the Fantastics. That's their first of two on RCA Records from July 1959. There Goes My Love is the name of the tune. That they would have one more, well, they would, after RCA, they would have one more release on United Artists, but then in 1962, they were known as the Keynoters on the Keynote label. I have that record. Should play that here on the program. Hope you're digging on the tunes here for a Sunday evening. Let us continue. And okay, here we go to 21 as we fill a request now for Nat Papagallo back from his cruise, Mediterranean cruise. I am jealous, Nat. I would love the Mediterranean food, although we kind of eat kind of Mediterranean. You know, that's supposed to be a very healthy diet, folks, if you eat Mediterranean food. Oh, I like the fish. My mother can't eat the shellfish, and we don't eat much here anymore. But we used to have, like on the holidays, we used to have the well, we never really had all the 7 fishes, but we did have lobster. And my grandmother would make zeepoli. You know those zeepoli? She would make the dough and fry it, and then she would put some of that sauce on it, or you can put powdered sugar on it. I miss those days. That's when we had, Nat, well, listen, those old traditions, sometimes, you know, the people are just not around anymore. You kind of lose them. But I could remember them, I can. But let's fill a request for Nat Papagallo. You know this group from Queens, New York. They are the Heartbeats. And they in January of 1959, they ended up on Harry Finfer's Guidon label, where they record, well, I guess they recorded both sides of this for the Guidon record label. 2 great ballads, of course, James Shepard on lead, and this is a song he wrote. The interesting thing is the first presses of this, they're all grainy. I have like 3 copies of this record on the yellow label, which is the first press. The purple labels, which are seconds, play better. It's a cleaner vinyl for you collectors out there. But anyway, let's play the grainy press from January 1959, going out to Nat Papagallo in Naples, Florida. Here are the Heartbeats on Guidon. It's called One million years. Here you go, Nat, for you, The Heartbeats. Okay, there you go. That one there going out to listener Nat Papagallo. That is the sound of, oh wow, Copyright Police came out on that record. Interesting, they did. That is James Shepard and the Heartbeats, their January 1959 release on the Guidon label. 1 Million Years is the name of the tune. They would re-release that in January of 1960. So it was almost a year re-released, and I think it might have charted then. Okay, for that. And that's on the Purple Guidon label, but that is the second release of that tune. Johnny G here on a Sunday as we continue here, and we are in the 1959 block. Let's fill a request now for David Vielma in our YouTube chat room as we go to Jacksonville, Florida for this group. This is on Thomas Robinson's Angletone record label out of New York City. The group is called the Fabulous Fabuleers. It's a pretty cool name, I'd say. And this is the original release of this. This was another record that came out twice. Okay, I think the darker blue, the darker blue or the bluer, I don't know, gray or whatever is the first press, and the other lighter, kind of like it's more on the greenish light green side is the second. I think that's the way it goes. But it features Lorenzo Thomas on lead. Yes, it was released. First presses are on the darker blue-gray, okay, September 59. Then in June of 1960, the lighter greenish color. So I had it on here. From September 59 for David Vielma in our YouTube chat room. Let's give a listen to the Fabulous Fabuleers on Angletone Records. It's called She Is the Girl for Me. Here you go, David, for you, the Fabulous Fabuleers. Okay, September 1959. That's a cool record. Like that tune, always have. Those are the Fabulous Fabuleers. That is Lorenzo Thomas is the lead singer on that. That is on Thomas Robinson's Angletone record label. I wonder if there was a quantity. I don't think there was quantity on that label, but maybe it got re-released again somehow. I don't know. September 1959, She Is the Girl for Me, and that's going out to David Vilma in our YouTube chat room. Let's continue here. Here is a bonus track. So I went to look at Greg Surick's collection a number of times. I think I made like, 17 visits or whatever to look through his stash of 45s, and I was always finding stuff I didn't know anything about. So this was out of his collection here. I never saw this record before. I said, Groovy Records? I mean, this record released, I didn't even think, was Groovy said in 1959? Do anybody remember that term? I thought that was like a 60s term, but this record was from January 1959. That was the release date on this. And let's see, she has 2 releases on this label. This is her second. It's this gal by the name of June August. And there is a group backing her up on this. A tune written by Estelle Levitt and Diana Cole. Now, Diana Cole, I got a record by her, I think on the Strand label, if I'm not mistaken. But I saw this in Greg's collection. I said, what is this record? And it sounded pretty cool, so I figured I'm sure no one has ever heard this. So this is probably the first time you're hearing a record like this. From January 59, this is a bonus track. This is June August and a group on Groovy Records. Sounds kind of weird. Didn't hear Groovy in 1959. Maybe you did. It's called, and again, the title, it's called What Is My Birthday? Her name is June August. Check it out. Here you go.
What is my birthday? Just another day of the year. No celebrating, darling, because you're not here. What is my birthday? Just another day to be alone.
Okay, that is a groovy tunes here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Remember that episode of Lost in Space where they're all dancing and the kids can't get old; they remain as teenagers. That's a great concept, I would say. But anyway, they would say, "Groovy, man, this music's groovy." That's Dr. Smith would say that, right? But anyway, that's on the Groovy label from January 1959, a bonus track. Good group in the background there. June August is her name. I didn't know that was a 1940s song, Big Dave. What is My Birthday is the name of the tune. Johnny G's birthday will be coming up, although that's the day after the Wednesday show. Maybe I'll do a spontaneous show. Well, no, my mother's making me a cake. So I'll take a picture of the cake and I'll post it. I'll post it here so you'll get a chance. I'll save a piece for you too if you'd like. You're welcome to come over. Let us continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's fill a suggestion now for Larry Neal. Larry Neal, how did you know about this record? Okay, because Greg Surik sold me this record, and it's not as expensive as their first record, which I tried to get, was not too long ago. There was a copy on eBay, and I bumped it up, but it was not in the greatest shape. So it went for some bucks, went for four figures, but I would have liked a nice clean copy of it. But this was their second record. This is out of Chicago. This is Sun Ra. His LPs go for a lot of money if you know who Sun Ra is. Sun Ra Records. Sun Ra Records, Saturn Records. Sun Ra's Saturn label. Johnny G's in outer space tonight. I am. But Sun Ra and his preachings of the cosmic philosophy and knowledge of the stars and planets. Okay, that's what he did, and that's why everything was cosmic by him. Okay, and let's see. And we can, let me see. Well, he can give us the lowdown on, last time I played this, there were recent UFO sightings. I don't know if those are real, but they say they're real. I don't know. Barbara believes in UFOs. I like the UFO horror flicks, like Earth versus the Saucers, which I thought was a cool record. That was a cool movie, I thought. But anyway, but he has some pretty cool releases on the Saturn label. Now, this group is called the Cosmic Rays, which is a pretty cool name. They have 2 releases on the label. I told you I still need their first, but this was their second. Okay, it features Calvin Barron. He is the lead singer on this. And I really, on this one here, as Dr. Smith said, I dig the bongos on this. If you like bongos, you're going to like this tune. I dig the bongos and the mention of the record shop in the lyrics. Larry, is that why you bought the record? Because it mentions record shop. Listen closely. From March 1960. We'll send this one out to Larry Neal in our YouTube chat room. Give a listen to the Cosmic Rays on Saturn. It's called Daddy's Gonna Tell You No Lie. Here you go, Larry, for you. The Cosmic Rays.
Daddy
Okay, there we go with the bongos there. And that is the sound of the Cosmic Rays. Cosmic Rays from March of 1960. That's on the Saturn record label. That is with Sun Ra's Orchestra. Orchestra, A-R-K. Is that what they used to call orchestras then? I don't know. But that is Calvin Barron on lead. Daddy's Gonna Tell You No Lie is the name of the tune. That's like a cool tune. Especially imagine meeting your girlfriend in the record shop. If I saw Barbara in the record shop, I'd say, hey, what are you doing here, babe? What are you buying? Let me see what you're buying. Oh, the Monkees. I see you're buying the Monkees. Well, I have the Cosmic Rays here in the record shop. She would never know that record. I don't know. Anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Listen, King of R&B. I played your record last week, I think. Got to go back and check the archive. If you miss your request, I think I typed it on the YouTube page that I played it. I asked if you heard the request. You got to go check the archive. You're going to know when I play your record, especially if you give me one. If I tell you I don't have it, then you won't hear it. But if I tell you I have it, I'll play it in that block. That was the 1958 release. You got to know your release dates. If you don't know them, you could ask me about it, and I'll give you the release date. I know them. I know pretty much all the release dates. Johnny G knows all. I am the great Svengali. Anyway, let us continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's fill a request for Tim Doyle in Altoona, Pennsylvania, as this group is out of Syracuse, New York, and the lead singer on this, her name is Little Jan. And she goes by the name of Jan Periola. I think that's how you pronounce it. Periolla. Periola, I think. And this is the, let me see. This was not the A side of the 45, I think. This is the B side of the 45, and the group is called Little Jan and the Radiants. Now, the Radiants included Billy Shelley, first tenor, Carl Irvine, second tenor, Dominic Screddy, baritone, and Tommy Nelly, bass. And let's see, that Radiance group also recorded for Dan Leonard's Dandy Dan label out of Syracuse as the Teen Tones. That's a hard white group sound that I do have in the collection from 1959. But this one came out in June of 1960. They do a great rendition of this tune. Let's give a listen to Little Jan and the Radiants, going out to Tim Doyle in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and their rendition of the tune, If You Love Me. Here you go, Tim, for you, Little Jan and the Radiants.
Suddenly rise.
Okay, big production there by request for Tim Doyle in Altoona, Pennsylvania. June 1960 release there. Little Jan and the Radiants, the name of the group. That's on the Vim. I forgot to mention the label VIM. I think it means variety in music, I think is what that stands for. Their rendition of the tune, If You Love Me, is the name of the tune. If you love Johnny G, you would subscribe to my YouTube page. You tell your friends about this program. You'd say, hey, there's this cool guy. He's, I don't know if he's a joker or what, but he has this fedora, and he's talking about all these records that he seems to know a little bit about. And he has all original copies. Well, I played some reproductions yesterday. But listen, some of these records, you can't find. You just can't do it. But anyway, let us continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. We are in the 1960s block. Let's fill a request now for listener Wayne Pigna. These gals are from Orange, New Jersey. Okay, they're from Orange, New Jersey, and they included sisters Barbara Bibbs and Phyllis Jiggs Allbutt. Okay, Bernadette Carroll. You know Bernadette Carroll. She was the Castro. No, she was not. She was not. I'm getting confused with was she the Castro convertible girl? Was it Bernadette Carroll? Maybe I'm getting confused. But she was in the group, and Linda Malzone. Collectively, they were known as the Starlets. And this group would morph into the Angels that recorded for Caprice Records, if you're familiar, like with Till and Cry Baby Cry. And I think they actually have a release earlier than this, which is rare, which I was... last minute, I just couldn't think to pull it out to play. But anyway, this is from April of 1960, and this features Bernadette Carroll. She's the lead on this side. From April 1960, going out to Wayne Pigna. This is on the Astro label. All this cosmic stuff tonight. The Astro label. Here are the Starlets. The Starlets on Astro. It's called Where Is My Love Tonight? Here you go, Wayne, for you, the Starlet.
Oh, tell me, light, where is my love tonight? Shine down on him and see, is he still true to me? I trusted him so well, but you can never tell just what your love will do. He may find someone new. I want you there, I want you there. Where is my love tonight? And if you find him, shine your light and remind him he promised to always treat me right. Oh, tell me, pale moonlight, where is my love tonight? Shine down on him and see, is he still true to me?
Okay, there you go. That one there by request for listener Wayne Pigna. That's the sound of the Starlets. Of course, they would become the Angels on the Caprice record label, April 1960. That's Bernadette Carroll on lead. Where Is My Love Tonight is the name of the tune. That's on the Astro record label. All these cosmic things today. Anyway, let us continue. We still are in the year 1960. Is this the last record? Yeah, then we're going to move into 1961. This is the last 45 out of the 1960 block, and it's a request for David Milford in our YouTube chat room. We'll have to say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Milford tuned into the program. I'm sure some of you listeners are familiar with a song by Bobby Marchand called There's Something on Your Mind, which was a big #1 on the Billboard and the R&B chart, and 31 on the pop chart. But this is kind of an answer record to that. Okay, this is an answer tune. This is on Buck Graham's Antler record label, and you know these gals. They are the Teen Queens. That is Betty and Rosie Collins. They are sisters to Aaron Collins. He was one of the many leads of the Jacks that recorded for the RPM, Jacks Cadets, that recorded for RPM and Modern. And this charted number 35 on KUDU in Ventura, California, by request for David Milford in our YouTube chat room, August 1960. Let's give a listen to the Teen Queens. This is actually part 1 of the record. The Teen Queens on Antler. It's called There's Nothing on My Mind. Here you go, David Milford, for you, the Teen Queens.
Boo doo doo doo. You're so lucky I did not die. So now, baby, you just listen as I reply. There's nothing on my mind. Just take a look and you'll see. There's nothing on my mind. Just take a look and you'll see. And what you thought was happening, well, didn't happen to me yet. Don't try to tell me you're doing it for me. Don't try to tell me shooting me was doing it for me. If you wanted me to forget you, well, you almost did it permanently.
Whoa, wait, so she wasn't done yet. Does she talk on the flip side here? I wasn't even ready to go yet. Let me just continue. John, she ain't ready yet.
You know, when a woman loves a man, she can forgive him most anything.
Yeah, that's right, honey.
His gambling, his cussing,
Yeah,
his drinking, even another man can't change a woman's love.
you know it too.
It's the cross a woman will bear for the man she loves.
Tell it like it is, child.
But when you try to take my breath away,
Now that's going too far.
it almost causes me to die for lack of saying, you better pack your clothes.
Real quick like.
Don't turn around.
Straight ahead.
Just walk out that door real fast, lad. And I'll say,
Tell the truth.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. If you ever think of returning, don't cross my way, you hear? If you ever think of returning, don't cross my way, you hear? 'Cause I'm telling you beforehand, dot your head, lad, just have no fear. So you think you can use your old tricks again, huh? you sweet talking me,
Honey, that ain't gonna work no more.
causing me to want your love,
Huh?
promise, and other things.
No, indeed.
Don't come to the door with something on your mind. Don't knock,
Please don't.
don't blow your top, cause there's a friend of yours inside. Used to was. You see, I married Sam, the policeman. Do 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 do.
That is definitely a takeoff of the Bobby Marchand version of that tune. It's an answer to that record. Those are the Teen Queens. That is Betty and Rosie Collins from August 1960 by request for David Milford in our YouTube chat room. There's Nothing on My Mind. You heard parts 1 and 2. That's on Buck Ram's Antler record label. Johnny G here, spinning the 45s here. Let's fill a request now for listener Paul Michelle. Requested a flip side from last week. We featured the A side of this tune by this gal from Long Island. Her real name was Lena Abruzzo, and she recorded as Darlene Day. The song was called I Love You So, as requested by Phil Agtuka, who was the second tenor of the Imaginations, who are backing her up on this, on both sides of this 45. And I'm glad to have Phil as a listener to the program. So we got to say hello to Phil in our YouTube chat room. And Paul Michelle asked if I could flip the 45 over, and she wrote this side of the record. This is on the Music Makers label from June of 1961. Let's give a listen to Darlene Day. Darlene Day with the uncredited Imaginations backing her up on Music Makers Records. The song is one word. It's called Will, W-I-L-L. Here you go, Paul Michelle, for you. Darlene Day. Okay, June 61 release there for Darlene Day. Darlene Day, the uncredited The Uncredited Imaginations backing her up on that. That's on the Music Makers label. The song is called Will, is a song she wrote, and that includes Phil Agtuka, a member of that group, the second tenor, tuning into the Vinyl Treasure Show. I have to say hello to Phil. As we continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, we go out to California here and fill a request for Bill Olb, who was my special guest last Thursday with the LP tracks. Hope you enjoyed that show. It's doing gangbusters. Bill is very surprised. He needs to communicate with those that typed in on Johnny G's YouTube wall. Got to talk about that, Bill. You need to. Your fans are asking for you. But Bill requested this cool tune out of California. It's out of Los Angeles, California. This is on Sid Talmadge's Highland Records, and this group included Frank Wilson, Henry Wilson, Thomas Wilson, Vance Wilson, and Virginia Wilson. Collectively, they were known as the Wilsons. Okay, the Wilsons, S-O-N-E-S. Interesting, right? And a clever name. Frank Wilson is the lead singer on this. This is the same guy Berry Gordy Jr. hired in late 1965 to head up Motown's West Coast operations out in Los Angeles, California. And he was also the guy who recorded that ultra-rare Northern Soul tune called Do I Love You, Indeed I Do. You know that song? A big Northern Soul classic? Well, he is the lead singer on this. His name is Frank Wilson. This one from November of 1961. The lead singer of the Wilsons on Highland Records, going out to Bill Olb in New Jersey. The song is called Let Me Help You. Here you go, Bill, for you, the Wilsons. Okay, sounds of California here. That one there by request for listener Bill Olb in New Jersey. The group is called the Wilsons. The Wilsons there from November 1961. It's on Highland Records. Let Me Help You is the name of the tune. The lead singer there, his name is Frank Wilson, the same Frank Wilson that has that big soul, Northern Soul classic on Berry Gordy Jr.'s soul label, Do I Love You? Indeed I Do. That's him. Early from 1961. Johnny G here on a Sunday. Thank you all for being here. If you are new to the program, please consider subscribing. We're moving on to 6,000 subscribers. That is next. But let us continue here. Let's fill a request for Vince in Virginia. Okay. And Vince requested the Clovers out of Washington, D.C. And, of course, after they left Atlantic, they would record for Paul Winley's, well, no, not exactly that Paul Winley's label yet. I think they ended up on United Artists after the Atlantic releases, and then they did a couple, I think, on the Porwin label before they recorded for Paul Winley's Winley record label. And, hold on a second, lost my place here, Johnny G. And so this is actually a cover tune here, this song that they do. This was first done by the Four Tunes back in 1947, a tune written by Pat Best and Irving Berman. But this features the great lead of John Buddy Bailey. He's on lead here from June of 61, going out to Vince in our YouTube chat room. He's a big fan of the Clovers. So here are the Clovers on Winley with their rendition of the tune, Wrapped Up in a Dream. Here you go, Vince, for you, Buddy Bailey, and the Clovers. Here we go.
I'm wrapped up in a dream, and that dream is you. So wrapped up in a dream that I don't know what to do. Darling, say that you'll be mine, and mine you'll always be, till the end of time, 'cause I love you. Can't you see? If my dreams come true, then I'll love you. Darling, say that you love me too, 'cause I'm wrapped up in a dream, and that dream is you. Darling, say that you'll be mine, and mine you'll always be, 'cause I'm wrapped up in a dream, and that dream is you. And that dream is you.
That's a great group out of Washington, D.C., the great sound of the Clovers. That's on Paul Winley's Winley record label from June of 1961. John Buddy Bailey on lead, the Clovers there with Wrapped Up in a Dream. Everybody's wrapped up in Johnny G's Vinyltreasure show. If you'd like what you're hearing, please give Johnny G a thumbs up. Let us continue here and fill a request for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat. And we're staying with the cosmic things here because this group is called The Astronauts. So where'd we go? We went to the Moon label, we went to the Cosmic Rays, and now here we are with The Astronauts. What are we missing, folks? That would make a good kind of show to do, something related to space. Anyway, but this is for Adrian Viterbo, and let's see, the writer of both sides of this 45 are George Donald McGraw. Now, he was the label owner from Salem, Virginia, and he owned a few labels. Okay, and I'm guessing he owned this one too, called Trial Records, and he was involved with getting the Rocketeens a hit with a song called Woo-Hoo, if you know that song. Okay, a cool, I guess we can call it an instrumental, which came out on his label Doran. But then he cut a deal with Morris Levy and maybe a 45 out of Virginia. But anyway, this is, okay, it's about the label owner because we don't know anything about this group. These are the Astronauts, okay, from August of 1961 on Trial Records. And the song is called Farewell. This is for Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. Farewell, the Astronauts. Here you go.
Farewell, farewell to a smiling angel in a dream of love that's fading away. Oh, love, can you see? I see your face within those clouds above. I won't leave you sad as you did moonlight, but if you love me, just tell me so. I love you come out tonight while I hold her so close in my heart. Oh, tell me, is this not true? I see your face in the clouds. I won't leave you sad as you did moonlight, but if you love me, let me go. I
Okay, August 1961 release there for the Astronauts. The Astronauts there on the Trial record label, going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. Farewell is the name of the tune. And kind of like, well, this song was called Farewell. Well, this next song is called Just Bid Me Farewell. We're not leaving yet, folks. We still got a few more records to go, but we're almost done. I don't know if we're going to be almost done, but we are in the 1961 block. Now, this is a request for Casey Hines in Paris. Okay, this group, like the Clovers, they're from Washington, D.C. They were called the Four Bars. They started way back in 1945 on Jerry Blaine's, well, I'm sorry, wait, that must be 55. Charlene, 1945, 1955 on Jerry Blaine's Josie label. They recorded on many different labels through the years, but this one's on Buddy Caldwell's Len label, written by the lead singer of the group. His name is Eddie Day. Eddie, D-A-Y-E is his name. This is from 1961. This is for Casey Hines in Paris, and it's not an easy record to find. Okay, on Buddy Caldwell's record label, Len out of Philly. Here are the Four Bars with Just Bid Me Farewell. Here you go, KC, for you, the 4 bars.
Just bid me farewell. Darling, there's nothing more for you to say. Just bid me farewell. And I'll be on my merry way. I'll be on my merry way. Far away. And there's no need for you and I to try. Just bid me farewell. And I'll be on my merry way. Just bid me farewell. Farewell. Please, darling, don't say goodbye. Say goodbye. Just bid me farewell. Farewell. And I will try not to cry. How many times have we tried it over and over and over again? But darling, we know it can't work. There is no need to pretend. There's no need to pretend. Maybe we'll meet again some sunny day. Just bid me farewell. And I'll be on my merry way. Farewell, 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 farewell. Just bid me farewell. Farewell, farewell, farewell.
Yeah, this sounded a little bit that background like the Flamingos tune. But there you go. That one there going out to listener Casey Hines in Paris. Those are the 4 bars. Eddie Day on lead, the 4 bars. A hard one to find on the Buddy Caldwell's Len Records out of Philadelphia from 61. Just Bid Me Farewell is the name of the tune. A record I found from Greg Surik, who supplied me with a lot of my good records in the collection because he was a year older than me, so we were young collectors at the time buying the records. We would go to all the shows and whatnot. Or he would get there earlier than me, so he would kind of scope the place out before I did, so he got all the great deals. I got stuck with the seconds. But anyway, let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for Jack Saperstein in New Jersey. Jack had this 45 on a label called Theater Records. The group is out of Harlem, New York. They first recorded for the Central record label. Some of you may be familiar with a song they did called Did It, okay? Did It on the Central label, but they had 2 other releases, one on the Great Cliff label, and then this one on Theater Records. And this features David Coleman on lead, and of course, Bobby J. Bobby J was the bass of this group. Of course, he was a disc jockey on WWRL, and later on, he was a disc jockey on CBS FM. I think he's still doing some podcasts now, if I'm not mistaken, but he was a member of this group going way back to when they started. From September 61, by request for Jack Saperstein, let's give a listen to The Ladders. The Ladders on Theater Records. It's called Oh, How I Hate to Go Home. Here you go, Jack, for you, The Laddens.
Oh, how I hate to go home.
you go. That is a very nice tune there, going out to a listener, Jack Saperstein in New Jersey. Those are the Laddins from Harlem, New York. That is David Coleman on lead, September 1961 on the Theater record label. Oh, How I Hate to Go Home. Well, you don't have to go home yet. You can still tune into the Vinyl Treasure Show because I need to ask all my Spanish listeners a question. So I don't know how to speak Spanish. I do get some emails in Spanish, and I do translate them. Okay, but they're speaking Spanish or they're singing Spanish on this record. So I need somebody to translate it for me. Okay, and this is let me see, I lost my place. This group is out of Brooklyn, New York. The first time I heard this record was on the Bobby O and Jive and Joe show when they were on WHBI. Okay, and I don't know where I picked this up. I think out of Joel Scherzer's collection. But anyway, this is an interracial Hispanic group, okay? And this is on a label called Swami Records, and it appears to be their only release. The lead singer on this, his name is Pepe Rosario. Pepe Rosario is the lead singer, and it came out in June of 1962. The group is called Pepe and the Astros. Here we are with the space thing again. So I need translation on some of this, folks, so maybe somebody can translate it for me. But it's a cool tune, okay, on Swami Records, a bonus track by Johnny G. The song is called Judy My Love. In parentheses, it says Judy Mi Amor. So we need some translation. Here you go, Pepe and the Astros.
Hey, señorita, it's Pepe. I've nothing wrong with you. You know I love you, señorita. Por favor, no se haga ir conmigo. Yo no le he hecho nada malo a usted. Okay, Judy? Okay? Judy, my love, you said you'll be mine until the end of time. Please say you'll be mine. Judy, mi amor, me dijiste una mentira cuando yo te quería. Ay, yo te quiero a ti. Ay, 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 she is mine. Señorita, now that you are mine, yo te quiero, mi amor, y quiero que seas mía. Judy, my love, you said you'll be mine until the end of time. Please say you'll be mine. Ay, 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 she is mine. Hey, señorita, now that you are mine, yo te quiero, mi amor, y quiero que seas mía. Judy, my love, you said you'll be mine until the end of time. Please say you'll be mine. Oh, hey, señorita, it's Pepe. Don't be mad at Pepe, I ain't nothing wrong. Oh, oh, oh,
Okay, we got Spanish doo-wops here for a Sunday evening. That's the sound of Pepe and the Astros. Pepe and the Astros, June 1962 release. It's on the Swami record label. That is Pepe Rosario, the lead singer on that. Judy My Love is the name of the tune. That Judy Mi Amor is, I guess, how you translate it. Johnny G uses AI to translate the international letters that I get. Let us continue here. We are in the 1962 block. Let's fill a request for Mike Sape in Connecticut. He wants to send this one out to Johnny G and all the chatters in the YouTube chat room here. This is not an easy record to find. Another record that Greg Surik sold me. And I can't tell you much about this except that the label is out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's called Red Fox Records, okay? And it was pressed by RCA Records. I wish he saw me. He upgraded his, and he upgraded his, and he sold me his old copy is what he did. But it's not easy to find. It's from 1962. It's by June Burton and the Famous Dukes of Rhythm is the name of the group on Red Fox Records by request for Mike Sape in Connecticut for Johnny G and the Chatters. It's called My Confession of Love. Here you go, Mike, for you, June Burton. Okay, there you go. That is a rare 45. I told you, I wish I had it in better shape. And that one there is June Burton and the famous I would say dudes. It's Dukes. Dukes of Rhythm from 1962. That's on Red Fox Records. It's called My Confession of Love, as requested by Mike Sape, going out to all you chatters. Hold on a second here. Charlene didn't... I need to tell you something about this next group here that she doesn't have on here. And I just got to sign in here at... Hold on a second, folks. My email was not up. Bob Bosco gave me some information about this. I thought I sent you information on this, Charlene. I guess not. About this group. It's actually a flip side request for Bob Cruz in Maryland. Okay. Wait, let me see. Is that it? Yes. Because he requested both. Wow, look at all the emails I got. Johnny G was not signed into my emails. And so, hold on a second. So, Bob Bosco sent me some email on this group. Okay. And what he said, well, oh, geez, I got to open it up here because I can't see it. Okay. So, oops, hold on a second. Open Sesame here. Okay, I cannot see this. I gotta open it up. Okay, make it a little bit. Oh, here we go. So, This is a flip side request for Bob Cruz in Maryland here. Last week's show, I featured the Citations. Okay, the Citations on Don L Records. It was Donald White's Don L record label. We played the ballad side, although this side's like a cha-cha, and we played the side called "It Hurts Me." Okay, and Bob Cruz requested the flip side also, which features William L. Lucas Jr. on lead. This came out in March of 1962, and Bob sent me some information about that. He said that Bill Lucas, the lead singer, worked for the post office until his retirement about 20 years ago, and he did speak to him about 6 months back, and he was doing okay. And he was also the artist that recorded on Don L Records as Chris Lamar. The same singer that recorded for Don L was this guy, William L. Lucas Jr. And he was backed up on that release by the Kittens. I have to write this down here. And I wonder if I have that record. I don't know if I did. And let's see. Another record that is sought after under his own name is on Dion, which is like the Brenda and the Tabulations label, Dion Records, okay? And, but he doesn't have the name of it. So, but under his real name of Lucas. So, anyway, I thought that was pertinent information to say. So thank you, Bob Bosco, for that info. And he always gives Johnny G tidbits about some of the records I play. Appreciate that he tunes into the program, as many others do too. But anyway, let's flip it over here. The side we played last week was called "It Hurts Me." This is more of a cha-cha beat, going out to Bob Cruz in Maryland from March 1962. Here are the Citations with "Kiss in the Night." Here you go, Bob Cruz, for you, the Citations. Okay, that is 1-2 cha-cha-cha is what that is. Okay, we're going to have cha-cha lessons here soon, so you can dance to the music here. I'll have a partner, and we'll show you how to do it when I have my cataract surgery done. I just won't be able to bend down if I drop something. But anyway, there you go. That's the sound of the Citations by request for Bob Cruz in Maryland, March 1962. Kiss in the Night is the name of the tune on the Don L record label. We continue here in 1962. Let's fill a request for Luis Carlos Firmino. You all know this girl group from Passaic, New Jersey, and they had a big hit in the fall of 1961 with a song called Baby It's You. But Luis requested the follow-up, which was their 10th release on Florence Greenberg's Scepter record label. This tune, written by Luther Dixon and Florence Greenberg, was also produced by Louis Dixon and arranged by Bert Keys. This charted number 3 on the Billboard R&B chart, number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, and number 1 on WPGC in Washington, D.C. Now, you know this group. They are Mickey Harris, Beverly Lee, Doris Coley, and lead singer on this, Shirley Owens. At the time, she was not married. The song is called Soldier Boy. This one from February 62. Here are the Shirelles for Luis Carlos Firmino. The Shirelles. Soldier Boy, for all the soldiers out there. Here you go.
Soldier boy, oh my little soldier boy, I'll be true to you. You were my first love, and you'll be my last love. I will never make you blue. I'll be true to you. In this whole world, you can love but one girl. Let me be that one girl, for I'll be true to you. Wherever you go, my heart will follow. I love you so. I'll be true to you. Take my love with you to any port or foreign shore. Darling, you must feel for sure I'll be true to you. Soldier boy, oh my little soldier boy, I'll be true to you.
Okay, February 1962 release there by request for listener Luis Carlos Firmino. Those are the Shirelles on the Scepter label with their big hit called Soldier Boy. Lots of great releases by the Shirelles during the years. Johnny G here in Vinyltreasure Overtime. Let's fill a request for listener Delwood Jeff. Actually, this is a comparison. So Jeff said to me, Johnny G, why don't you do a comparison? I think there's a big similarity between these two tunes. Okay, I'm just going to play the first one, and then we'll follow it up with the song that he said that possibly he took some of the licks from this record, although the song is actually a cover of a Drifters tune, okay? But up first, we're going to play. It's a little bit out of sequence as far as years go. This record released in May of 1959. This singer, originally from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, born Jack Scarfone Jr. on January 28th, 1936. Singer, songwriter, guitarist. First recording for ABC Paramount in 1957. Of course, he had big hits on the Carlton label, also on Top Rank. But this is his fifth release on Joel Carlton's Carlton record label, a song he wrote, and this charted number 35 on Billboard. We're going to hear this song first, and then I'll play it back to back with the other song that Jeff requested, okay? And see if and you tell me, or you tell Jeff in the chat if there's a similarity between the two. Up first, May 1959. This is, and I wish I didn't have enough time to look for a better copy of this, which I think I have. I think I have a promo of this. Anyway, because this is kind of used, this copy, so excuse the condition. I know my listeners are spoiled. This is Jack Scott and the Shantones on the Carlton label, going out to Delwood Jeff in our YouTube chat room. The song is called The Way I Walk. Here you go, Jeff, for you.
The way I walk is just the way I walk. The way I talk is just the way I talk. The way I smile is just the way I smile. Touch me, baby, and I'll go hog wild. The way I love is just the way I love. Come on and be my little turtle dove. Touch me, baby, feels so good. I feel as though I wanna, then I don't know if I should. Come close, just a little more. That's about right. Now talk to me. Has got to suit my style. Oh, little baby, I will say goodbye. Love me, baby, love me right. Love me morning, noon, and night. Now that I love a girl and Ruby is her name. Hear me talking now. This girl don't love me, but I love her just the same. What I say? Whoa. Ruby,
Okay, what I think that Jim is saying is that forget about the so that's Dion DiMucci, that's Dion. Of course, that is the Drifters tune, of course. But if you listen to the background, the clapping and the vocals and the style, it's not like the Drifters song exactly, but taking it from if you listen closely, go back and listen to the Jack Scott tune. Okay, because there are similarities in there. It's not the exact song, of course, but you have to listen because a lot of these singers, they took riffs from other songs and they put them in and they put them in their own tunes, is what they did. They wanted to be a little bit different from the original, okay, and especially for that. So it was really the background of this Dion song. Of course, the Del Satins backing him up on that, but that's a great tune. Either way, but there you go. That is a comparison suggested by Delwood Jeff in our YouTube chat room. That is Dion DiMucci, of course. He's originally from the Bronx, New York. That was his first. Let me see. Yeah, his first release on the Columbia label, of course, first done by the Drifters back in 1956. This is produced and arranged by Robert Mercy. Okay, and that was a big number 2. It was number 6 on the R&B chart, number 2 on the Billboard chart, December 62, Ruby Baby on Columbia. And prior to that, we heard from May of 59, a big difference there in the time difference. Jack Scott and the Shantones, The Way I Walk. It's that beat in the background, the foot stomping beat in the background. I think with the claps too, by the way. Anyway, there you go for Delwood Jeff. Let us continue here. I didn't see Troy Goodall in the chat room, so Troy, if you are there, this is your request. Troy Goodall requested this singer. She just passed away, Michelle Ann Marie Fabre, from Santa Monica, California. Of course, she recorded as Shelley Fabre, best known, well, I should say first recording, and how it relates to this record. Okay, she was on the Donna Reed Show. Okay, what did she play? She played... She was a sister to Paul Peterson. What was her name, Charlene? I forget. Yeah, it doesn't say. But anyway, so I was watching well, she just passed away on August 22nd at the age of 82. Now, when they were filming the Donna Reed Show, they spoke to both the kids there, Shelley Fabre and Paul Peterson. They said, look, we want you to start a singing career so we can write these episodes about your songs. And I think particularly this song was written about an episode, okay? And this is a request for Troy Goodall in our YouTube chat room. So let's give it a spin on Colpix Records, December 1962. Shelley Fabre is her name, and I think there was an episode, it was called Big Star. Called Johnny G a Big Star, okay? By request for Troy Goodall, here is Shelley Fabre on the Colpix label, and it's this was a number 30 record on KYNO if you were listening in Fresno, California. Shelley Fabre with Big Star. Here you go, Troy, for you.
Big star, big star, big star, big star. I remember when he used to sing to me, and I'd say, don't ever stop, you reach the top, you'll see. Now he's a big star. And he hasn't any time, hasn't any time for me. I remember when my star was feeling blue, I would cheer him up and say, hey, I believe in you. You'll be a big star, such a big star. Yes, I guess I always knew someday it would all come true. Big star, big star, big star. When I He's so famous, everybody knows his name, so he's really not to blame if things can't be the same. 'Cause he's a big star, yes, a big star. But if his star should fall, I'll be waiting after all. Big star, but if his star should fall, I'll be waiting after all.
I think she mentioned playing records. Could she be singing about me? But that she did perform that on the Donna Reed Show. There was an episode called Big Star. That one they're going out to Troy Goodall in our YouTube chat room. The sound of a Shelley Fabre, December 1962 release on the Colpix record label. Big Star is the name of the tune. There's another lyric that says, "You can be a big star." What the? Oh, Big Town Boy by Shirley Matthews and the Big Town Girls, maybe? Johnny G babbling on here. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener David Fields. This group is out of Louisville, Kentucky. I know you know this group, Big Dave Swinger. They were really big in the Louisville area, recording on labels like Tilt and Jam. Okay, and this release probably recorded for Jam Records and leased to Soundstage 7. And the other side was played a lot, which is called Mr. Donut Man, I think. But I like this side of the record, too. We'll play the flip side next week. It was played a lot on WKAY and WKLO out of Louisville. And this features John Hourigan. Did I say that right? I know that, David, you gave me the actual pronunciation of it, but we'll say John H. is on lead. And I think he has since passed away, unfortunately. But this one from August of 1963, going out to David Fields. These are the Trendells on Soundstage 7, and it's called Ain't That Funny. Here you go, David Fields, for you, the Trendells.
You took everything I had, my heart and soul, and left me all alone with a love that's grown cold. Now ain't that funny? Yeah, it's so funny. I'm laughing so hard I'm crying, 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 crying. You walk by me every day.
Okay, the sound of the Trendells there. Trendells from August 1963. That's on the Soundstage 7 record label, going out to David Fields. The song entitled Ain't That Funny. I like that record. I do. And without further ado, let's feature the collector record of the week. And the collector record of the week is by this group from Long Island, Charlene. There's not good information on here. I should have told you. I needed Nick the Knack, Nicholas Sedano, who is in our YouTube chat room. You know, one time, this is Nick's record, of course. He was the lead singer of Nick and the Knacks, recorded for High Weiss's Barry Records. And this wasn't even the A side of the 45, believe it or not. But this is the side that I like best. Okay, the up-tempo side, and Nick does great vocals on this. Now, really, there were lots of copies of this record at one time when Nick was promoting, when the group was out promoting this record. They were giving away copies. And I remember he told me, he said, you know, Johnny, I went back to my old neighborhood to ask if anybody, knock on the doors, if anybody had their copies of this record, and they did not. He couldn't find a copy. I think you have since gotten a copy, Nick. I think because I think this was booted. I think this record, because I think there was one in the collection that I had. I'm not sure. You can tell me more than that. Okay, but this came out in 1964, and this was not the A side of the record. Okay, it was the B side of the record. But the question is, Nick, did you promote this side at all? Because this is the side I think you would have done. The kids would have been dancing to this tune here on this side. But it is our collector record of the week. I think I paid for this record. I think I paid $800 or $900 for this when I first bought it from. Mike Demersion sold it to me out of I think the collector's last name was Snow, S-N-O-W. I think that was his name. I'm not sure, but it's from 1964, and we're going to send it out to Nick the Knack, Nicholas Sedano, the lead singer on this. He was the lead of Nick and the Knacks from 1964 on the Barry label. The song is called The Night, the Collector Corner record of the night. Here you go, Nicholas Sedano, for you. Nick and the Knacks, The Night.
Boom, boom, boom. Did it, bop, did it, bop, did it, did it, bop, 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 did it, bop, did it, bop, did it, did it, bop, 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 did it, bop, did it, bop, did it, did it, bop, bop, bop. Oh, the night that I met you, and I fell in love, the stars were shining, and the moon was bright above. I told you that I love you, and I said that I'd be true. The night that I kissed you. And now we fell in love, I hope you and I squeezed you. And I said you hold my love, I told you that I love you. And I said that I'd be true tonight. These are all the girls, these are all you that I adore. The night that I met you, is now we fell in love, the stars were out shining. And the moon is bright above. I told you that I love you, and I said that I'd be true tonight. There's no other girl in this whole wide world, you that I adore. Oh, now and forever. The night that I kissed you, and now we fell in love. I held you and I squeezed you, and I said you were my love. I told you that I love you. And I said that I'd be true tonight. I said
I mean, that is that has great harmony. Listen, that should have been a hit. I mean, you should have included a couple of $100 bills in that for sure, because that should have got played. And we can make this a hit now. Okay, maybe I can play this record every week, and we'll see. The people be asking for this record in their record store. But there you go. We're going to send that one out to Nick Sedano in our YouTube chat room. He was the lead singer on that tune there. It was Nick and the Knacks from 1964 on High Weiss's Barry record label. Song entitled The Night. Now, the stock copies of this, I don't know if I've never seen one, but they should be on the Black Barry label. And the A-side, you know, Nick, I got a copyright came out on that. Does that mean did you get your copyright on this? But yeah, that Old Black Magic was I think the intended A-side of that. But anyway, so Nick, request your record for next week, and we'll play it. But that is a cool tune. I like that record. It was worth it, the money that Johnny G paid. Let us continue here. Record 42. We're going to go to record number 43, and this is a request for listener Ronnie Sherman. Okay, we're almost done, folks, here. I'm not playing a whole lot. There's like single records, after this. But this is a request for Ronnie Sherman. This group is out of New Haven, Connecticut. And their first... is this the same group, Charlene? I guess. Charlene's got this group first recording for Apollo Records in 1961. That's a good tune by this group, The Admirations. I should have pulled that out. But this is their second of two on... Well, I don't have it on Slim Rose's Times Square Records. I have it on the Relic label. Don Folletti's Relic label, I have it on. And this tune written by Ellis McNeil. And I don't know, they put this as the flip side to the Heart Spinners reissue I've searched. So I think that there was a blue vinyl copy. I think I couldn't find it in the collection, so I had the Relic release for it, so we're going to play it. But this came out in November of 1963. These are The Admirations, and I have it on Relic Records. This is for Ronnie Sherman. It's called Mixture. Now we're baking. Mixture of Love. Here you go, Ronnie Sherman, for you, The Admirations.
You take 2 kisses and 2 loving hearts, and you put them together. It's a mixture of love, did you find the recipe for your heart? Some go for gold and some for love, but I want a girl I can call my own. Did you find the recipe for your heart? You take 2 old kisses and 2 loving hearts. You put them together, and it's a mixture of love. Some go for gold and some for love, but I want a girl I can call my own. Did you find the recipe for your heart?
Okay, there you go. That is, I wonder how Times Square got that. So either they went over to Apollo Record. Did they record for Apollo? Charlene, did you find anything about that? But I would have checked that here. From November 63 going out to Ronnie Sherman. Those are the Admirations. Featured it on Relic. You can also, it first came out on Times Square Records. Mixture of Love is the name of the tune. 2 more 45s to go before we sign off here. And let's fill a request now for Steve in Arizona. If you're still up, Steve, maybe you went to bed, but I know you like this song as we go back to Brooklyn, New York. And, of course, this group first recording for Belltone Records back in 1961. You know their tunes. My True Story was one. Other wonderful tunes. What Time Is It? But this is on Otis Pollard's Sketch label. This song was first done back in 1957 by a group called the Love Notes on the Holiday record label. This one produced by Otis Pollard, arranged by Horace Art. This charted number 6 on WWIN in Baltimore, Maryland. It would get picked up by United Artists Records, and they put it out also. But I had a mint copy of this. This is not the mint. I found this in the wild, though. And it features the great Eugene Pitt on lead from October 64, going out to Steve Cargman in Arizona, the Jive 5. The Jive 5 on Sketch Records, and their rendition of the tune, United. Here you go, Steve, for you, the Jive 5.
Together we stand, divided we fall, together in love,
or no love at all.
we are united, together we'll be, forever we'll stay, till eternity. This love will stay in every way. From now and days to come, we are united, you and me. I'll keep you happy. Just you wait and see. Every star in the sky is a token of true love. For the moment seem like it, but I'm glad, yeah, just to see. Love is real. This is the way all lovers should feel. The more I roam, I found a new home, and our hearts beat as one.
Together we stand, divided we fall. Together in love, my darling, or no love at all. No love at all, my darling.
Okay, October 1964 release there, Eugene Pitt and the Jive 5 on the Sketch record label. Also came out on United Artists. United, that is the Love Notes tune. That one there by request for Steve Cargman in Arizona. We got one more 45 to go, folks. I apologize for being late. We've been on for 3 hours and 39 minutes. A little bit too long tonight, but I had other things that I had to add to this program here. So I want to thank everybody for tuning into the show. And I will be back on Wednesday evening with the Soul Show. So if you have a request for any one of the programs that I do here, please email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. If I have the 45, I'll feature it here on the program. If it fits the format, and go a little bit outside the lines a little bit sometimes, but it's always fun to be diverse and spontaneous, which Johnny G is. It's a labor of love for me, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in to all the shows this weekend, and also thank you for helping me get to 5,000 subscribers as we move on here. So I want to thank everybody for that. We'll see. We've got another big week coming up. The Bengals are playing next Sunday. We'll see what they do. I think they're playing Tampa Bay, I think. My nephew won. Colgate beat Fordham, so that was a good thing. But anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Charlene, for tuning for helping Johnny G on tonight's show. Big help tonight. And we're going to close the show with a request, a flip side request for L.A. Arch. Arch, I hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you, and I know you're having a tough time at this point, but I hope the music, I think it helps a lot of people that when I do this, people that are not doing well at this stage in their life and lots of things going on with them. So this music kind of hopefully makes you feel better. And I try to do that, folks, so I appreciate everything. So this is a request for L.A. Arch, and we played the flip side of this group out of Chicago on the Soul Show, the A side of the 45. It was a song called I Do, but they had 8 releases on ABC Paramount and ABC Records between 1964 and 1969, and we featured their biggest hit, their second release called I Do on the Soul Show on Wednesday. But we're going to flip it over here and play the B side of the 45, because this was the side that my Aunt Mary would play. And I like this side too. And it features Melvin Mason on lead. It's a Doowop sound too, and released in March of 1965, going out to L.A. Arch. Here are the Marvellos on ABC Paramount, and the song is called My Heart. Thank you all for tuning into the program. If you missed anything, it'll be up momentarily on the YouTube upload there, but there won't be any chat. It has to post up. That might take maybe, sometimes it's been pretty quick. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for that. So everybody have a great week. Okay, I'll see you Wednesday night right here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Just want to say, everybody, so long. Here you go, Arch, for you. The Marvellos, My Heart. So long, everybody. Here you go.
My heart